Well, I didn't want to have to cut the marrow for the fair. I was hoping I could grow it as large as possible, but it's really a pretty fruit, and there are other little marrows on the vine. So this one is going to the fair. Out of these I need to choose 5 each. Green tomatoes, hot peppers, and other pepper. This is an impromptu potato reveal. These are my fair potatoes. Today's Monday. I've lost track of the date, but I have to enter the fair tomorrow, my entries, and so this variety of potato is called Yukon Gold. There's the seed potato. It's icky. It's got just a few little things left on the vine. These are nice. These are really nice potatoes. At the grocery store, these are very popular market variety, locally anyway. And so I buy these all the time in the grocery store. It's the first time I've grown them. I need three for the judge. Those are really nice right there. Okay, there's the other seed potato. That's gross. Got some little ones. There's another nice one. And another. There we go. Not a large harvest. I planted them in these cloth bags. I'll never do that again. It was a nightmare keeping them watered. But all I needed were 3 for the judge's table. So these 4. I've got one more of these of Yukon Gold to harvest, but I think let's see, that one's a little bit bigger. I think these 3 will be good for the judge. I'm surprised. So not a large harvest for 2 seed potatoes, but better than what I was expecting in these dumb cloth bags. Never again. The second bag of Magic Molly gave a better yield, so I think I'm going to be able to pick 3 really good Magic Mollies, and I've got to be real careful cleaning these. The skin is fragile, and they mark down points for torn potato skin. So, well, this is my first time entering potatoes in a fair, so I'll do the best I can. These red potatoes are very little and nothing show quality, and only a few that I could boil up for dinner. But I will use this as my seed potato stock for next year, because this is just one of my favorite potatoes. Well, if I was going to be honest, all potatoes are my favorite potatoes. I cook potatoes almost every other day of the week. Alright, time to pick a pumpkin. I think the best one is this one in the foreground. I see some bird poop on it. I'll have to clean it up. That's second choice if this one doesn't work out. We don't know what's on the bottom yet. So here goes the picking. Oh my goodness. That pumpkin was just as heavy as the marrow. I've only picked 2 things and I'm already tired. But look at that beautiful, beautiful pumpkin. For the middle of July, it took some doing to get this thing orange. It's like 2 months away from when it would normally ripen. I'm in the fair. Thursday morning opening. And I'm going to go in and check out my vegetables and see how they did. That's my marrow. Kind of blue. And my 5 green tomatoes. Got a blue. And my summer squash got merit award. It's nice. And the only second place I got was my rhubarb. Again, it had slug damage, so I'm not surprised. And there's my Cinderella Pumpkin Superintendent's Award. Yay! My Yukon Gold white potato, a blue ribbon.
I'll be back in a couple.
My red potatoes. And jalapeno peppers. And banana peppers. Cole. My kale. And chard. Calendula. Beets. Carrots. Oh, it smells so good in here. Right, now I'll go check out my flowers and see how they did. So that was kind of disappointing. My rose was busted. It wasn't broken when I dropped it off. When I dropped them off, they were on that table. And when I come in this morning, they'd all been moved to this table. So someone was very careless.
I did not. I didn't get that control.
I just want to say one thing about my flower entries. I knew when I brought them here to the fair for entry, what was that? Tuesday. And the woman that was putting them out was very careless, jamming blooms together, holding more than 2 vases at a time, running around all anxious. And when she was helping me, she said, "I'm the judge too." And my heart sank because a judge would never have met with the exhibitors, and a judge would not have admitted she was a judge, and a judge would have known better than to carry more than 4 vases at a time, damaging the blooms. And so this morning when I look at my rose, it's been busted in half. And so never again. I won't be bringing flowers to this fair again. So anything I won in the floral department is meaningless because it wasn't a real judge. And the person that called herself a judge broke my rose. So the other things, I just you know, I'm glad I brought them because there's, you know, something more on the shelf. But as far as the awards, completely meaningless. So all in all, my vegetables did very well. I thought they would. They used the Dutch system at this fair, and what that means is each individual item is judged to the standard, not necessarily against anything else in the class. And that's a real fair way of doing it in a tiny fair like this, because nobody had even heard of Amaro before. So for it to get an award of merit, I was really pleased with that. And I knew the pumpkin would do well, and the other things, I knew they would do well. I take a lot of care and effort to grow my things, And most people here on the island, they just pick it in the garden and throw it in a bucket and bring it to the fair. So, you know, if you take a little bit of extra care, the judges notice. I think I'll wander around and have some fun. Oh, I think I know what to do at the fair to take my mind off of the disappointing floral class. I will go and look at the animals. I like the cows. As someone who has grown up on a cattle farm, I can't tell you how much this makes me smile. Because cows are so cool, but they're dumb as rocks. That's Bessie and Maui, the little bull calf. Yeah, they won't turn around and look at me. Well, hello. Who do we have here? Hello. How are you?
I know, they're on my favorite folder.
Getting ready for a class.
I can block numbers, but every time I block their numbers,
I think these are 4-H kids. Yeah. That's a nice horse right there. Hello, Piggy. I really love pigs. It's noisy in here, and it's not the pig. Oh yeah, now I remember why I like fairs. I gotta hit this booth.